In the last lesson, we learned what rates are. We also learned we learned what unit rates are. And unit rates, if you remember, are the same thing as rates, only the denominator is 1. So in this lesson, we're going to learn about using a unit rate as well as comparing two different unit rates. So let's say we know that 2.54 centimeters are in 1 inch. So that's our unit rate, 2.54 centimeters per inch. And we want to know how many centimeters are in 3 inches. So how many centimeters are in 3 inches? Well, we need to figure out we want to figure out using the unit rate how many inches are in, or how many centimeters are in 3 inches. So since inches is already in the denominator, I'm going to write the equivalent rate with 3 inches in the denominator. And we get there by multiplying 1 by 3. So if we multiply 1 by 3, we get 3 inches. So let's do the same thing to the numerator to solve for this equivalent rate. So 2.54 times 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And then you count how many spaces to the right of the decimal in our problem, and we have 2 in the first number and 0 in the second number. So our decimal needs to be 2 places in. So we have 7.62. So 7.62 centimeters are in 3 inches. And that's our answer, 7.62 centimeters in 3 inches. Okay, so that's using a unit rate to solve a problem. Now let's look at comparing unit rates. So here's the situation. We have a 12-ounce tub of popcorn. So we have a tub of popcorn, 12 ounce. That costs $3. And then we have a 20-ounce tub, 20 ounce. And this one costs $4. So the question is, which tub is the better buy? So we want to be able to tell, well, which one costs the least per ounce. And we can do that by comparing unit rates. So we can take our first situation, the 12-ounce tub, and write it as $3 for 12 ounces. And we want to know how much does it cost per ounce. So per 1 ounce. And the way we get from 12 ounces to 1 ounce is we divide by 12. So you have to do the same thing to the $3. You need to divide it by 12. And we can do that. We can do $3 divided by 12. So 12 doesn't go into 3, so we're going to add a decimal and a 0. 12 does go into 30 twice. And remember to bring the decimal up to your quotient. So 2 times 12 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. And then we have to add a 0 and bring it down. So 12 goes into 60 5 times. And 5 times 12 is 60. So we have 0 remainder. So it's going to be 25 cents or $0.25, 25 hundredths of a dollar per ounce. So that's our unit rate. Okay, now let's look at the second one, the 20 ounce. So it's $4 for every 20 ounces. So how do you get from 20 to a 1? because we want to find the unit rate of this as well. So 20 divided by 20 will give you 1. So you have to do the same thing in the numerator, divide $4 by 20. So how many times does 20 go into $4? So we can write $4. And how many times does 20 go into it? Well, 20 doesn't go into 4. It does go into 40 twice. So 2 times 20 is 40. Whoops, 40. Here, let's clean that up a little bit. Okay, 40. And you have 0 as a remainder. So it's going to be 20 cents, $0.2. So $0.2, which is 20 cents. So it's 20 cents per ounce. So which one's the better buy? The 12 ounce costs 25 cents per ounce, and the 20 ounce costs 20 cents per ounce. So the 20 ounce bucket is actually better. It's less money per ounce. It's 5 cents less money per ounce. So it's going to be the 20 ounce is the better buy. Okay, so that's using unit rates to compare two different things.